Taurus, it's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped in to see what's good with you, Taurus, to give you your solar eclipse message and your reading for the rest of October. Let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, source, God, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Taurus, someone rising in North Node to see what messages you have for them for the solar eclipse. And for the rest of October, Spirit. Please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. As you come in, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, share this video with someone that you love. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, send me a love donation, follow me on any other platform, or subscribe to my Patreon. You'll find a lot of dope content up there. Taurus, okay, so boom. Um, Overall energy, your overall message or energy regarding the solar eclipse, nothing will come of the situation. Confidence is your key to success. With your hard work is paying off out here in reverse. And you know what? Um, so many things. One, I want to say hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hold on. This month has been thought-provoking to say the least, especially in love matters. Absolutely. Um, okay, so boom. I want to say this, that firstly, there's some things that you've been worried about. There's some things that you've been worried about, something that you have a lot of anxiety about, a lot of fear around. It could be something that every time you do it, you have this fear. Every time someone leaves, every time you leave, every time you have to go do something, there's a certain fear attached to what you're doing, or every time you have to execute something, you really get worried about it in a real way. And I really feel like uh, that going away, okay? Really taking your power back in regards to your fears. Um, I feel like really need to trust the fact that you are protected for in the room for like 44, 222 on the clock. Heavy on the being in alignment. Heavy on the spiritual protection out here, being covered in a real way. You are alright. Something's gonna be alright. You can always focus on where you feel like you need to improve something, but I just feel like you do really well for yourself, or what you have or what you've built with someone else or for yourself is really solid. You don't need to be in fear the way that you have been. On another note, so this being a real big one, coming with the solar eclipse, a lot of releasing of fucking fear that doesn't serve you, and it being really empowering, really freeing. Okay. The other one being that you genuinely are out here making peace with what isn't working. With what isn't working, with what doesn't serve you, with whatever is over, whatever connections aren't working out. And I love that for you, and really being confident that what's for you in the next chapter of your life is on the way. It is going to be so much better than whatever it is that you have released. And I love that for you. I love this energy. It's total surrender. It's totally honoring, and not being mad, not being, hurt, bitter, holding grudges about the connections, or ideas. This could be professionally. Even this doesn't even have to be just romantically. It could be professionally and personally. you know the things that are just not working out the way that you would have liked them to, or just aren't easy for you to do the way that you wanted them to. Some of you have to release control. You have to let people help you. You have to let people in. You have to share with other people, um, share in making decisions, even, or you know this could be children, share money, property, assets of some sort. Whatever this is, I just feel like being a team player, working with people, or shared power, even shared power, it just keeps coming through. Where you don't try to, you really do lead, or you end up taking a leadership role, or being respected for being the matriarch or the patriarch, or for being the leader, because you value other people's opinions. At 444 on the clock, yo, right, it's the way that you lead, it's the way that you're shifting, or the way that you are confident in your decisions. in your position. Nothing will come with the situation. Nothing will come of having to worry about your fears. Someone being able to come in and take what's yours. Being confident in your position. Your hard work is paying off. I feel like knowing that you ain't got to work hard for something, that it comes with ease, or it has to be natural. It can't be forced. You can't make people do what you want them to do. You can't not beat them into submission, but bully them into or manipulate them, force them into submission, and you don't want to, you know. I just feel like wanting people to follow you, or wanting people to want to be with you, or connect with you, be partners with you, be in a relationship with you because they want to, you know, because they genuinely feel good with you, connected to you, being connected with you, not wanting to overpower, really seeing that dynamic for some of you and your parents, not wanting that repeated in your relationships, or just seeing where you've been doing that up until now and it hasn't been working in your connections. You want to change that, or in your previous relationships. 555 on the clock. You ready to change that? Like I said, a lot of challenges being thrown your way. Taking them, handling them with grace, honoring where you taking your L's with fucking grace. Okay, taking your L's with grace, walking the fuck away, not doing shit that's beneath you anymore, not accepting bullshit offers, honoring where it's just not love. Okay, moving on. I pulled on love. I pulled on, you know, what's going on with you internally, what you need to work on, how you need to improve or upgrade, or what, you know, but also what's going on with you professionally. As far as love, there's something going on with children. You need to connect with children. You need to be okay when in separation from your children, or you are separated somehow. Some of you are not as soft and gentle as nurturing as you should be or as you could be, and this is why you have so much anxiety around other people taking care of your children, or other people, or for some of you around having children. Some of you, this is why you don't want to have children. There's something about knowing that you're not soft, you're not nurturing, or you don't think that you'll be a good parent, or you know, no one taught me how to do this, I don't really know what I'm doing, so I don't think that I can do it type energy, or telling yourself that you're just not good at something, and so you don't put in much as much effort as you could to being better at it, you know, than you are, but also having a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of anger, being triggered by someone else because of the way that they can handle something with ease, or the way that they're the favorite, or the way that they're not expected to show up the way that you are, you know. So it's real easy to fucking judge me for not being able to show up a certain type of way when it's not expected of you, you know. Even if you could provide it, it's not expected of you. It still has to come from me, you know. People not looking to you for that, they're looking to me for that. It's something about this energy, I don't know what it is. Some of you don't know how to be in separation from, or you have a lot of anxiety about your position being taken somehow. Release that. Release that. Nobody could fucking replace you. Okay, this could be the one out here for some of you. The relationship that you are in, is a really special one. Could be the person that you end up spending the rest of your life with. Some of you already are in this connection. It's time to rekindle that, honor that, you know, deepen the connection between the two of you, and, you know, commit even further to the person that you're with, even if you're already fucking married, right? I just feel like renewing of vows, you know, or dating this person all over again, from a brand new place. You know, I feel like not being codependent, knowing in a connection and being so beautiful when people in your lives or in your relationships, no one is codependent on one another. You know, everyone really has their own sense of identity, you know, their own lives. Really rely on themselves to work through the things that they can and what they can't. Then they lean on their community for, their village for, their support system for. And you know what? When you operate that way, the people that you lean on, when you lean on them, they have it to give to you. They can support you because you don't, lean on them way too often, or you're also there for them when things get heavy. So things, they're not overwhelmed with life because they have support in their village, you know, that energy out here. A lot of balance being restored in this way, a lot of being honest and open with the people about you, that you love about you. You're just not going to do things to people please. You're not going to be doing things because, you know, with people who constantly need things from you but can't give to you. You know, this is not a real friendship. You know, you like the fact that I got money, or I'm super generous, or I got a big heart, and I see that. I'm going to honor that, you know. And I just feel like no bitterness about it either. Making sure that there's no bitterness about it, or it's your gifts. People want to be friends with you because of your gifts. It's just feel like they're not being real friendships out here. Certain people being codependent on you. I also want to say I was getting this download and I totally forgot to tell you. Heavy on people who call you sis, people who call you bro, or this is you. People you call sis, people you call bro. You looking at them sexually. People who call you cuz. What up, cousin? What up, cuz? What up, sis? What up, bro? Looking at you sexually, or you're looking at someone this way, but not heavy on. Shout out to my Taurus masculines. This is you looking at a feminine energy this way that you call sis, you call bro, or this is your sis or your bro's man or girl, I should say. Your bro's girl could be your bro's man. So what I said. But there's something about this. You looking at your sis, your sis's man, your bro's your sister's girl, your bro's girl. I keep saying that, so somebody's supposed to be straight, but they looking at somebody's boyfriend, a man looking at another man's out here. I said what I said, but dead ass, But outside of that, some of y'all out here, you long term friends with someone. That's your man. That's your brother. You looking at his girl. You looking at his wife. You call her sis. You call her cousin. You looking at her sexually. For others of you, this is how they looking at you. Your man's friends is looking at you. Said what I said. People who call you sis, and people who say that they're your brothers, they're your bros, they're your friends, looking at you sexually. You look mad beautiful. You look mad sexy. There's something about this. You're dressed skimpy. You're dressed a certain type of way, or you got something really, really sexy on. I don't give a fuck what you're wearing. I just feel like someone can't contain themselves, control their thoughts. They may contain themselves in what they don't say it out loud, but they fucking thinking some shit, or they can't. They don't contain themselves and they say what the fuck they're thinking, and you like, yo, are you crazy? Did you just say that to me? We supposed to be family, or yo, am I picking up on these vibes the right way? We supposed to be family. Someone being a blatant out in the open with it, having no shame about it either. That part. Mm, keep hearing Gemini. Gemini is somewhere in the mix. I feel like someone has no shame about the way that they're out in the open, flirting with you, you know? Or someone ain't even worried about you going back and you telling their significant other, or they're not worried about, there's something about this shit. Or literally, you be watching the Gemini and be flirting with people behind their spouse's backs. You could be family with whoever that they're with, they're in a relationship with. That's my father. That's my mother. That's my sister. That's my brother. You're just gonna flirt right in front of me like you're not with my peoples, like y'all not in a relationship. There's some energy out here I wasn't even trying to tap into, but I said what I said. Space out here in reverse and love out here in reverse. Really needing to honor that if someone can go that long without connecting with you, it ain't what you thought it was. I just feel like someone has ghosted you, and needing to honor that. You have all the closure that you fucking need. I just feel like the people who love you that way, you don't feel distant from them or so far from them, no matter how much fucking space is between the two of you, or how long y'all go without speaking. Yet it being different when someone is intentionally ghosting you or intentionally ignoring you, intentionally withholding their energy, their affection, their love. For some of you, you do this shit. You do this shit, and you do this on purpose. Heavy on you doing this on purpose, or someone feels this way about you, but I also feel like, right, low battery. You could just be needing to recharge. You need to express to people when you need to recharge. That part doesn't mean that I don't love you, because I need a little time and a little space. I feel like you need to heal how you eat. Some of you, you're heavy on the being on the detox. It really paying off for you. Getting off of your regimen. You need to get back on it. You need to start, or you need to help other people. Or literally, you're starving yourself when you're not hungry. You're not eating at all. Even if you're not hungry, you need to eat something, or you're just not eating the healthy things. You're just not. I feel like not giving any energy, any attention, any love to your ideas at this time. Get on it. Certain things that you tell yourself every day you're gonna get to and don't fucking get to. You playing your fucking self, Taurus. And I just feel like you need to control your goddamn energy when you're angry. Control your temper. Control your temper. Some of you, I just feel like you need to show up and be softer and be more love. What you eat, if you shift what you're eating, That energy out here shifting what you're eating will make your emotions, your mood swings more balanced, your attitude more balanced. Yes, I feel like me and this guy had a deep connection, but the ghosting part really hurt. Now he's taking over my friends group, and I've had to. Where did it go away? Drop everyone. Yeah, I'm glad you dropped everyone because if he was able to take over your friends group, that wasn't your. Those weren't your friends. You know, that wasn't the friend group you were meant to be with. But again, right, space in reverse, love in reverse, needing to honor that there's been time and space between you and someone. Keep it that way. It's not true love. Keep it that way. I'm gonna keep it that way. Control your anger with the people that you do love because you just keep saying that you love people or you love someone in particular, and I feel like doing them really dirty. They're being on the end of your wrath, unjustified fucking anger, you know, or literally it gets to a point where you're doing too much. Period. Watch for being in your fucking ego when it comes to work, you know. Temperance card out here, so I just feel like it being necessary for you to be in your ego, for you to express this, show this, share your shadow with people, but make sure that there's balance, that you make sure you return back to your higher self, or you show equally both parts of yourself, or literally, I just feel like being in your ego, being really having your chest poked out at work somehow, listening to your demons be, you know, listening to your demons, mischievous ass energy out here. I feel like using you, working through you, even, or having to stop yourself with literally you being mad petty, thinking that you have competition or that people are competing with you, or that there's a setup somehow. It's weird. I also really feel like thinking that, right, being on your high horse, this King of Wands energy, a lot of Leo energy coming through in your reading, but there's something just about having the hugest ego when someone tries to tell you something doesn't mean you like, what the fuck can you tell me? I got more going for you, for me, or what the fuck can I tell you? You my competition, or you think you my little competition, or you want to be where I'm at. I just feel like you be thinking this on your own, or you in this you have this mindset by yourself. Someone doesn't even want what you have, not even curious at all about what you have, doesn't want to try to do it, try to take it, isn't interested at all, has their own goals. Needing to really check yourself, your insecurities coming to the surface, your projections being shown to you. You looking crazy out here when you show up this way, literally. But I also really feel like being so in your ego that you don't take advice from someone, or you don't listen to someone, or you don't think something is relevant. You don't think that it resonated with you. You don't think that it was spot on. You don't something about this. You don't think someone knows what they're talking about. Meanwhile, I just feel like this is someone who always knows what they're talking about. This could be you. People think that you don't. Someone in particular thinks that you don't know what you're talking about, but you always know what you're talking about. I just feel like somebody is never wrong, or you're dealing with someone who is never fucking wrong, and yet you're fanning them off. And they tell you what they tell you, or you don't take heed, or you don't do the research that they tell you to do. You don't dig deeper the way that they tell you to, or yo. I feel like you fan off somebody that really fucking important people respect, or really powerful people respect, or there's something about this person influences the influencers. They may never have the fucking following that you have. They may never be on the platforms or the stages that you are. Have, you know, the attention, or as many eyes as on them as you do. But what makes them special and needing to be protected at all costs is the way that they really uh, awaken the influential people, awaken the power, the leader, the activists in certain people, awaken it, genuinely. This person pops up on the scene and the alarm clocks start going off, whether externally or internally. That energy, I also feel like getting so lost in your downloads because I wasn't here. If you know, you know. I'm back now. Being on autopilot, or literally being out of it, it being weird to you. Did I just get that? Did I just do that? You're being so shocked by what you're capable to do, and you're not even fucking present or paying attention. You're literally elsewhere. a lot of stepping outside of your body. That energy. I feel like literally spirit taking the wheel, and people can see that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. Okay, if you want to send me a love donation, book with me, follow me anywhere, check out my Patreon. I love you. It's your girl, Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come do this. Peace.